Good afternoon and welcome to the news at 1 in brief on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am S.C. Onwamaka. Now the news in detail. The federal government has declared Wednesday, 1st, 2025, a public holiday to mark Nigeria's 65th independence anniversary. A statement from the Ministry of Interior indicates that the Minister Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo congratulates Nigerians at home and abroad on the occasion. He urges citizens to sustain the spirit of unity and resilience since independence and to support the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The minister expresses confidence in Nigeria's continued growth in peace, progress, and development while wishing citizens a memorable Independence Day celebration. Meanwhile, the federal government has cancelled the Independence Anniversary Parade, previously scheduled to mark the 65th Independence Anniversary on Wednesday, October 1st. In a statement by the Director of Information and Public Relations, Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, the cancellation is in no way a diminishment of the significance of this milestone anniversary. The government remains committed to celebrating Nigeria's 65th year of independence with dignity and enthusiasm. All other programs slated for the independence anniversary will remain in effect. The government deeply regrets any inconvenience caused by this cancellation and appreciates the understanding, support, and cooperation of all Nigerians, members of the diplomatic community, and invited guests. It urges Nigerians to support the reforms of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in making Nigeria a greater nation. Vice President Kashim Shettima has assured Nigerians in diaspora of robust engagement under President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda aimed at positioning Nigeria in its rightful place in the Committee of Nations, urging them to keep believing in their home nation. The Vice President, who graced the meeting with a cross-section of Nigerians in diaspora, highlighted that Nigeria is on the right path with the reforms undertaken under the renewed hope agenda. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jibrila reports.
Nigerians in the diaspora meeting the Vice President in New York on the sidelines of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly.
We need to come together, the private sector, the civil society, the government, the diaspora. Yes, indeed, we do have what it takes to make Nigeria a great country, and we will, by the grace of God.
For the Vice President to have taken that time to come and break it down for us within our midst, it became very easy for us to see why all our efforts are not in vain. Nigeria is moving. Every government apparatus that attended this hunger, we engage them on global renew hope.
All we need is an inclusion, acceptance back home, because we have all the will, we have all the interest to go back home and give back at home.
Nigeria is the big brother to a lot of African countries. We are here to, build Sure Send as a remittance platform, not just to Nigeria, but also to Africa, to the world, Africans in Latin America, like the president is doing in Brazil and in Colombia. So there's an outreach for us in Nigeria to build a smarter SME platform to help bridge the gap within financial discrepancies.
As the Nigerian American community is the most upwardly mobile immigrant community in the United States.
Vice President Kashim Shettima commended the resilience and belief of Nigerians in the current government, noting their capacity to add value to the country's transformation efforts.
Are making progress. I always cite the case of a company, an oil palm company. It's called Presco. 2 years ago, Presco's share was going for 345, 400 naira. In the last 2 years, Presco's share grew by 247%. Dr. Ali Garba, go and buy Presco shares. For the first quarter of this year, Presco posted a profit of 58 billion naira. And this is just a microcosm of the larger Nigerian economy. So opportunities abound. It might interest you to know, ladies and gentlemen, our foreign reserves is now hovering in the neighborhood of $42 billion. We have crossed the Rubicon, and we are on a path to sustain growth and stability.
When they all come together, we had a fantastic event this year. We also have the data mapping portal. And there are programs for you, for instance, the diaspora mortgage, where you can get 50 million naira mortgage to own your own homes. And we've created a portal where you don't need to be duped to own your own home. So many things for the diaspora under this administration.
He urged the Nigerian community, not just in the United States, but across the world, to be proud of their heritage, noting that the nation's positive development indices in all spheres of the Nigerian is a reflection of well-thought-out policies of the Tinubu administration. From New York, Abraham Jibrila, NTA News.
And the news at 1 will continue shortly after this timeout. To join us again.
Serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event, then
Nta Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
Nta Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops.
With just 250,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, Nta Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
Nta Lagos premises affordable just for you.
Welcome back. Moving on now, the Nigeria Labour Congress has directed its affiliate unions to begin urgent mobilization for a possible nationwide strike against the Dangote Group. This follows Monday's strike by the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, which paralyzed operations at key oil and gas regulators, including the NNPC Limited and the Upstream Petroleum Commission. The National Industrial Court in Abuja, however, restrained Pegasin from halting crude oil and gas supply to the $20 billion Lekki refinery. But the union insists it has not been served any court order. At the heart of the dispute are allegations that over 800 workers were sacked after attempting to unionize with their jobs allegedly replaced by expatriates. Dangote has denied this, saying the layoffs were part of a restructuring and that more than 3,000 Nigerians remain employed. With supplies already disrupted and operations at the refinery temporarily shut, the standoff threatens Nigeria's push to reduce fuel imports and stabilize the economy. Still on petroleum matters, talks to resolve the industrial dispute between the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria and the Dangote Petroleum Refinery will resume today at 2 p.m. in Abuja. The Federal Ministry of Labour confirmed the meeting, which follows Monday's 9-hour negotiation that ended in deadlock. The session was charged by Labour Minister Mohammed Dingyadi and Minister of State in Kiruka, Onyejiocha, but both parties failed to reach an agreement. At the heart of the standoff are allegations by Pegasin that the refinery carried out mass transfers and dismissals of union members. Dangote has denied the claims. The federal government, concerned about the impact of the economy and energy security, has urged both sides to find common ground. Today's meeting, holding at the Ministers' Conference Room, is seen as critical to preventing further disruptions in the oil and gas sectors. Back home, the Lagos State government has announced the temporary closure of all private and commercial jetties along the 5 Cowries Creek ahead of the E1 Championship, the world's first all-electric powerboat race. According to the Lagos State Waterways Authority, the closure will run from Friday, October 3rd to Sunday, October 5th, 2025. There will be a partial restriction on Thursday between Falomo Bridge and the Oriental Hotel from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening on Friday. The Oriental Hotel to Mekwen Bridge will be totally closed within the same hours. The restriction continues on Saturday and Sunday with a total closure between Falomo Bridge and the Oriental Hotel from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. The agency says the move is a vital safety and security measure to ensure smooth operations, protect lives, and present Lagos as a world-class host city for international sporting events. The E1 Championship, founded by Formula E creator Alejandro Agag and former Formula One engineer Rodi Basso, aims to transform water sports with innovation and sustainability. And now to beauty talks. The debate over wigs and natural hair continues to stir conversations across beauty circles. Beyond the strands of style, it is a story about identity, culture, and personal freedom. Our correspondent takes a look at how women are navigating this evolving conversation in today's fashion world.
Bustling world of fashion and self-expression, wigs have become more than just accessories. For many women, they are confidence boosters, tools that provide versatility, ease, and a fresh look without the commitment of permanent change. From work settings to social events, wigs offer women the flexibility to experiment with their appearance while embracing modern beauty trends.
I believe ladies wear wig because to beautify themselves and showcase their appearance.
For some people it does, yeah, some people. But then looking at it also, you have to pick a wig that fits your face. Like some wig works for some people, some doesn't. It's not every wig that fits. It's not every wig that fits the face of everybody. So you have to look at what works for you, the wig that goes well with your face, your facial structure, and then you use it. So it does enhance beauty for some it doesn't.
Yet, for others, natural hair is more than just a style choice. It is a badge of identity, heritage, and authenticity. Some women insist that wearing their natural curls, braids, or afro is a way of reclaiming beauty standards long overlooked. They argue that natural hair carries a story that wigs cannot replace, a story of resilience, pride, and cultural roots.
People wear wigs for different reasons. Some people they just wear because it's easy, like they'll just throw their wig on. And most times when I have to wear a wig, it's just because my hair is not done and I really need to like put a wig on my head. But for some people, it's just because they really like wigs.
Still, the conversation is far from divided. Many women embrace both wigs and natural hair as different expressions of the same identity.
For me, I'm a natural hair, so I may be biased. But then, I think anyone works fine. You can, today I can be on my natural hair, tomorrow I can be on wig. So it's anyone that works for me that use.
Whether for convenience, creativity, or cultural pride, the choice ultimately rests in personal freedom. What unites them is not the hairstyle itself, but the confidence it brings and the individual statement it makes. In Lagos, Victor Olomolayo, NTA.
And that concludes the news at 1 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Thanks for watching. I am Essie Owamaka and it's bye for now.